Prompter, 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 prompter.
This is a sample of the page that I type, cause I take intelligence and mix with innovation. Turn a good grade into a celebration. Have a conversation, feedback is relevant. Learn.
Day in the Life, a collegiate reality-based television show that follows the typical day in the life of an exceptional student here at Bethune-Cookman University. Today, we'll be talking to the cast of this show, A Day in the Life. They make it possible for this show to go, so check this clip out.
Awesome. Hey, people of America.
I think I called her Speedy. She's very, when I had her this summer in OB, and she listened intently to everything I said, and I have a tendency to give students little names after I watch their behavior, and I always noticed she was always flying in a hurry. I'd be trying to talk to her, she'd be trying to go, so her nickname was Speedy. So what I noticed about her is that she listened and she paid attention to everything that I said, but she also paid attention to everything that was going on with her patients. Like, she was very, she was astute. When I say astute, she really listened to what patients said, and then when she interacted with it, because these were normal families having babies, so when she interacted with them, she gave it a whole 100%. When the lady was pushing, you'd have thought Keisha was pushing for the lady, but she's very, she's speedy. She pays attention to detail, and those are the things that make a good nurse.
Yes, I see her being successful. She's very proactive. She's the type of student that seek out learning opportunities.
What drives me the most is definitely my family. Watching them as I've grown up, seeing the struggle that my mom had, being a single parent, raising 3 daughters. I definitely want more for my family in the future. So that definitely encourages me to work hard, keep pushing and strive towards everything that I want to achieve in my life.
She has good communication skills, she has empathy, and she has the ability to be compassionate. And I think in order to be a nurse, that's something that we don't see as much. You've got to be able to put yourself in someone else's, the situation in which they're going through, to kind of identify with them. And Keisha, yeah, I think she's gonna be good. I'm not sure what yet, because that was the first semester that I had her, so I'm not real clear yet where she might go, but I tend to see her in an area where she'll do a lot of teaching and stuff, because she likes a lot of action.
One major goal for me definitely was getting accepted into the nursing program. Getting here, watching other people, listening to their testimonies and their stories, they made it seem like the nursing program was like winning $1 million. So to me, getting into the program and being the great person I am, that's definitely a major goal for me. And I basically want to start off as a basic entry nurse, learn as much as I can. Eventually, I want to grow to become a nurse manager. From there, I would love to venture off into something having to do with law and medicine, medical practices, something along that line. So I definitely plan to make it as high as I can with this nursing field and all that wonderful stuff that it comes with.
But it's the life of a college student I asked for. Walk across the stage at the end, smile flow. Big smile, big hugs, man, believe that. You sitting down in the crowd, you can be that. Did a little studying. Did a little studying.
Hi guys, it's Natasha Trueblood. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. I'm a mass comm major and you're watching BCU Campus TV.
That's somebody's story. What's yours? Speak now or hold your peace.
Hello everybody, my name is Darryl Wilson from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a biology major, senior at Great Bethune-Cookman University, and you're now watching BCU TV.
It's your girl A Gilly live from the studio. You watching BCU Campus TV.
Hi, you guys. My name's Taylor. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm a junior and I'm a psychology major at Bethune-Cookman University, and you guys are watching BCU Campus TV.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Justin White Carlu from The More You Know and BCU Campus TV News, and you're watching BCU Campus TV.
This is a day in my life. This is a sample of the page that I type, cause I take intelligence and mix with innovation. Turn a good grade into a celebration. Have a conversation. Feedback is relevant. Learn.
Day in the life of. If you're just tuning in, thank you for being here. I'm here now with one of our lead editors, Samantha Marborn. How are you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. So tell me a little bit about what your job is for the show, Day in the Life.
My job here on the show, it's a plethora of things. I'm not just the editor. Like most of us, like all of us here that work, we go out, we do camera work. We go out and get the interview, find the talent, interview the talent. When they come here, we tell them how to act, what to say. And but my main specific goal is to take all of the footage that we have from whatever we do with them and basically make them look good.
Okay, so what would you say is the most challenging part about your job for the show?
Challenging part about my job is when we don't have enough footage to make it look interesting, when something looks boring, or let's say that a person doesn't talk enough. Let's say that we were wrong about them and we thought that they were interesting, or we thought that they had a lot going on, but they don't. So we have to find a B-roll and find people to say interesting things about them. So that's probably the hardest part.
So making it work would be a hard part for you.
Using what I got to make it work.
Very understandable. How would you describe the pressure that you're under for this show?
Oh man, pressure is really a lot. Sometimes it can be a little overwhelming just because I have class all day, especially Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's my biggest days because my last class is at 3 and it ends at 4. So I have to rush here and try to get as much as I can done within maybe an hour or so because I have band practice at 6. Sectionals at 5, which is a constant battle because every day they want me to be there, and I'm trying to do things here to try to better myself to get me a career here. So when it comes to deadlines and things and time management, it can be a struggle, but I try to make it work.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I'm a little lost for words right now. What's been your favorite part of being a part of the cast?
My favorite part is seeing my work being presented, especially when I feel like that I've done a good job. To see it be broadcasted is a good feeling.
Okay. And what are your goals after college?
My goals are short term, I want to be involved in TV, television editing, hopefully get involved with a TV show where I could be an editor and move up in there. But my big picture is I want to be a film editor, so one day I want to edit movies. So yeah, I know that's a long ways away, but that's the big goal.
So would you like to stay in the reality realm, or would you like to try something new?
Reality seems more fun. Like when I watch TV now, I look at it from a production standpoint, and I'd be like, oh, I could do that. Or they could have done this, they could have transitioned here. But then again, when you have certain television shows, I feel like I could do that too. Like Scandal, the way they do their transitions and a lot of their angles is awesome. And I say to myself, like, man, I really wish that I could be a part of that or that I could do that.
So would you say that Miss Shonda Rhimes, who who's a producer for Scandal, would you say she's an inspiration to you?
Yeah, I guess I never thought about it like that, but I guess she is.
Okay, and who else would you describe as being inspirational to you as far as TV goes?
You mean like as far as their work?
Mm-hmm.
I've never thought about that. I guess it would have to be things that I watch. So Scandal, obviously, which would be Shonda Rhimes. I watch a lot of reality TV. I watch Love and Hip Hop. I prefer Atlanta because that's where I'm from, but Love and Hip Hop, I've noticed that they do a lot of production as far as the way they let people enter and how they do camera views now and things. It's changed. I forgot the lady's name, but it's changed, and I can tell now that they do shots over and over and over again, because if you pay attention, you know, someone's just not just gonna come in the bar and they're just gonna pose and stand and look around. So I've noticed those things, and I guess you could say that's an inspiration, because now I think, oh, well, when I do something, I can have them pose, or I can have them walk in from this way, or do certain things.
Okay, and that's Miss Mona Scott Young. She's definitely
yeah,
great at what she does. If you had to give those who are looking to get into TV advice, what would you tell them?
Be open to criticism, just because everyone isn't gonna like your work, and everyone older than you has experienced things that you're trying to get into. So don't always take the criticism as, oh, they're just being down on you. Take it as, you know, they're giving you their point of view, because at the end of the day, everyone has their own point of view about what they look at. So keep your own self, keep your own original work, but use what other people say too to help make it better.
Okay. We have an interview from a different episode of Day in the Life of, and when we come back, we'll bring in another crew member and chat with them a bit. Let's take a look at this.
My journey to college was actually interesting. My senior year of high school, I was moving out of my paternal grandparents' house to my maternal grandmother's house. Weird combination. Struggle is natural. I think growing up, of course, it was just that lack of connection with my parents, because my father was dead and my mother was in prison all of my life. So I didn't really have that female figure per se. Trying to connect with my brothers was hard, because I was the only girl and I was extremely shy. So it was a lot of self-esteem issues that I had to get through. A lot of bullying at a young age, and that's probably made me, I like to say I'm a thug, but I'm not really a thug. It made me a little tougher. I realized college was an option probably my senior year of high school. I didn't plan on going to college. I just wanted to go to military at the time, Air Force to be exact. And my grandfather talked me out of it, because he was in the Navy. He didn't feel that his granddaughter needed to be in a setting like that. So that's when I started looking at different schools to attend. I intentionally wanted to go to Syracuse, originally rather, wanted to go to Syracuse University, and my band director said no. Little girl, you need to go to a HBCU. That was just that. He was always pushing for us to go, and because we had a small band, he had a direct connection with all of us. So once he realized that I wasn't looking at school, he started kind of just reeling me in, until after a while, I just made up my mind that I was going to college. I moved from Ohio to Florida by myself, but I'm glad I made the choice, because it being a smaller school, you feel as if you're needed and you become necessary in the things that you do.
Collars for those Converse sneakers. Yes, it's an inch within that.
I came down here, I marched in the band, and after that, everything just started falling into place as far as the organizations I was a part of and the things that I was granted the opportunity to do.
I first met Erica at band camp. She was my freshman sister. She also played the trumpet. And from there, we pretty much hit it off.
She used to be the hardest working one out of everyone. I just had to say something. I was like, hi, how you doing? And you know, that's how I do.
During college, it was just knowing how to just hold my own, because I was here with no family, no friends that I knew before coming to Florida. So it was just all about transition, but it worked out.
Everybody else in the section was from, you know, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida. She was the one person that stuck out because she was from Cleveland. So I kind of was interested to see what type of person she was, because I know North and South is like, you know, night and day.
Being a marching Wildcat will connect you with so many people at one time, and it's an art. It's a form of service. We serve through performance, and it teaches you true discipline. And I feel like everything that I took from marching band, I was able to put into my mass communications organizations. I was able to put into every monologue that I've done for class with theater. I was able to put it into my Greek organizations, both of my sororities, and ultimately to put it into this position as campus queen.
Super fab in it, and there's actually an image of the new Miss BCU and the old Miss BCU on here from backstage at the pageant, and that was really cool. And there she goes, yay, congratulations.
Erica is very trustworthy, first of all. She's very trustworthy. Erica's one of those type of people that her characters just captivate you, and people naturally gravitate towards her.
She was always a leader, always congenial, always nice, you know, always doing the right thing. She always had goals for herself. And she turned from a friend that I met in 2009 to now my best friend. So love her to pieces.
Classes, Dean's List every semester. Campus life, of course, being heavily involved in Greek life, community service projects, connecting with students in the community, it's just been phenomenal. And then as campus queen, the chance to just really carry on that legacy after so many years, you know, it means a lot. It's a lot of pressure, but it's a lot of blessings behind it as well.
She was always a woman of high stature, and it's like she was like blossoming from then to the person she is now. Everything that she does now, she always had that inside of her, and it just took her to really believe it, have that confidence, and know, you know, I am Miss BCU.
She's gonna do great things. I know she's gonna do great things. Just keep inspiring people and keep being that, you know, that star.
Being a marching Wildcat will connect you with so many people at one time, and it's an art. It's a form of service. We serve through performance, and it teaches you true discipline. And I feel like everything that I took from marching band, I was able to put into my mass communications organizations. I was able to put into every monologue that I've done for class with theater. I was able to put it into my Greek organizations, both of my sororities, and ultimately to put it into this position as campus queen.
What's up, it's your boy Justin White Carlu from The More You Know and BCU Campus TV News, and you're watching BCU Campus TV.
Hi guys, it's Natasha Trueblood. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. I'm a mass comm major, and you're watching BCU Campus TV.
You are watching BCU Campus TV. What's up?
Hi, my name is Dominique Rodman, and this is Javon, and we're from Lakeland, Florida. I'm majoring in physical education. I'm a senior, and you're watching BCU Campus TV. Say hi, Joe.
Welcome back, Wildcats. My name is Maya Walker. I'm a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and you are watching BCU Campus TV.
I'm Gabby. I'm from Brooksville, Florida.
I'm Tamara. I'm from Miramar, Florida.
I'm Michaela, and I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. And we're the class of
BCU 17,
and you're watching
BCU Campus TV.
Yo,
BCU 17, turn up! We so lame.
Michaela,
This is a day in my life. This is a sample of the page that I type. Cause I take intelligence and mix with innovation. Turn a good grade into a celebration. Have a conversation. Feedback is relevant. Learn.
Welcome back to A Day in the Life of. We're back with another one of our crew members, Miss Aisha Shavers. So, how does it feel to be here today? How are you doing?
I'm swell. How are you?
I am great. So, as I know you're part of the band, just as Miss Erica Walker that we showed earlier, and Samantha, how does that conflict with being on the crew?
It's interesting because without band, I probably wouldn't be in school, but being on the crew is going to help me have my career, and band sometimes conflicts that with the time, but I need band in order to be here to work on this, so it's just you have to find a way to balance.
It's very, time management is extremely important. What is it that you do for the show?
I just try to fit in, get in where I fit in, wherever I need it. I interviewed someone before. I helped edit before. I shot some videos. It's just wherever I can help out.
So how does what you're doing now play a role in what you want to do in the future?
It's just teaching me everything. In the future, like Sam said, she want to edit movies. I do want to work with movies, but I kind of want to. I want to write movies. I want it to be my production. I want to write them. I want to direct them. Like Tyler Perry, he pretty much does everything. I don't necessarily want to be in front of the camera, but if I have to be, I will. So, yeah, this is just teaching me everything. So when my production comes out, I know exactly how I want it to be, and if need be, I know how to do it.
So when you say you want to write, are you saying just movies, or would you like to do maybe playwrights as well?
Yeah, I think playwriting is like a great way to get into that field, actually. Maybe because I watched Tyler Perry so much and I know he started with playwriting, but I just feel like all of it goes hand in hand. So I just really want to write, direct, produce, whatever I can do to get me there. That's what I'm willing to take.
Very understandable. Just as Tyler Perry, I know that you grew up in the church. How does that play a role in where you are now as far as your life?
Growing up in the church, it helps me stay grounded because in this field, it can be very demanding, very stressful. I don't know, sometimes you may feel like you're ready to cry because you just feel like your head about to explode, but coming from the church is just let me know, okay, God got my back, I'm gonna make it.
So definitely your faith it plays a big role.
Yes, it does, very much so. With my father being my pastor and my mom being the first lady, they definitely stand behind me, and they encourage me to just continue to do what I do. And it just brings me back to being here at school, how Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune, she started this great institution on faith as well as the $1.50 and the 5 girls. But the faith is what really keeps me going.
Okay, so what has been your favorite moment being a part of the crew for this show?
My favorite moment altogether or this year?
Altogether, how long have you been doing this?
I started about last year with the clip that we saw with Erica. I helped out with that one, so I think that's like the first one I did.
Okay, so from that point until now, what has been your favorite moment?
My favorite moment was the episode with Donald Snoopy Watts because it gave me an opportunity to step out of my box and be very creative and like behind the camera and shooting his shots in the studio.
Okay, well, do you have anything in the works outside of the show, maybe?
It's a little bit in secret, but I am trying to. My plan is to write a screenplay, and I plan to speak with theater next semester to maybe write a stage play, not screenplay, and I plan to work with theater and introduce my play to them because I feel like here at the school there's just a lot. There's mass comm, there's theater, everything. So I just want to be able to get everybody involved. So if I can write this play this semester and get it on stage next semester, it would really work out well.
Okay, can you give us any details maybe about what it's about, or is that a secret? Will they just have to wait and see?
It's a surprise, but it'll be good for everybody at the school.
Okay, so the people should definitely know to look out for you and your future endeavors. If you had to give those who are interested in TV any advice, what would you tell them?
I could probably give them advice that I probably still need to know how to take. Don't be afraid to fail. It's never really failing, I guess, in a sense, because you're always learning, but don't be afraid to just step out on faith and just do what your mind tells you that you know you can do.
That's one of the best things I've heard all day, I think.
You know, I try.
Thank you for watching A Day in the Life of. I'd like to thank all of our guests for being a part of the show. Is there anything you'd like to say before we leave?
I just want to thank you for this opportunity.
You are very welcome. I'm Cecilia Taylor. Until next time, BCU, take care.
But this the life of a college student I asked for. Walk across the stage at the end, smile flow. Big smile, big hugs, man, believe that. You sitting down in the crowd.